Hey guys, it's Matt and Lacey and little baby Max, and I wanted to make a video to show you guys the process of cashing out ICO tokens when they go live. And I'm going to be showing you how to do that with some coins that I have, some Kick coins. I'll be cashing them out on the same site that we'll cash out Hirematch on. And I would highly recommend watching this video, getting familiar with the process. When a coin launches, oftentimes its value can spike and then drop really quickly. So basically, the execution of this process with precision and doing it quickly will kind of determine just the potential of the profit that you'll make on this. So what you'll want to do is you have your tokens. As of right now, all our Hirematch tokens are on the Hirematch ICO site. On February 15th, when the token sale ends, they will send them to our MyEther wallets, whichever ones we've specified. And so for the process, you want to have your MyEther wallet open and your HitBTC account open as well. And if you don't have a HitBTC account yet, I would go ahead and start one. All you really need to do is set it up with an email address and password. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and just show you the process real quick. So basically, from my Ether wallet, if you go to send Ether and tokens, it'll give you an option on how you want to open or access your wallet. And what we've all been doing is the private key. Okay. I already have my Ether wallet open on another screen, so that way nobody gets to see my private key, and I would recommend that you all do the same. Let me go ahead and open that, and I will share my screen again. Just give me 1 second. What happened to it? There it is. Okay. Okay. So for my Ether wallet, as you can see, I have a balance of Ethereum here. And then if I scroll down, I also have a bunch of different tokens. Sether is one that goes on March 1st, Crypterium sometime in March. And these Kick tokens, I actually accidentally acquired them by investing in an ICO that came with Kick coins, kind of like a middleman thing. Anyway, that doesn't matter. So what I'll do is I'll open my wallet, and I'm going to send the Kick coins to HitBTC. This is what the HitBTC exchange looks like. And the way that you will deposit tokens into the exchange is you'll want to go to the deposit tab here. HitBTC can be kind of slow. In fact, its nickname is ShitBTC, and that's only because there are exchanges that are more user-friendly, and sometimes their withdrawal process can take a while. I've actually experienced that with Ripple coins on here, so I'm going to show you the safest process to get your money out with no delays. So you'll notice here that I have a balance, a very small balance of Bitcoin and Ethereum on here, plus a couple other ones in my trading account. What I'm going to do is go to the top left and enter the symbol, which is KICK for Kick coins. And you'll notice that it pulls up here, okay? So what I'm going to do is deposit Kick coins into the HitBTC. So I'm going to once again select, click there, and it's going to give me a wallet address. This wallet address is where I want to send the Kick coins to from my Ether wallet. So I'm going to go ahead and copy it here, go over to my Ether wallet, and paste the address there. And once again, I'll always check to make sure the first three, OX9, and the last three, BE4, are the same, and they are. Now, The next thing I'm going to do is make sure that I'm sending the kick coins and not another form of currency. So underneath that, where it says amount to send, you'll notice on the right is a tab. Currently that says ETH. That's Ethereum. I cannot send Ethereum to that wallet address. Well, maybe I could, but I would never get it to arrive. So I'm going to select kick. And if I select send entire balance, it will automatically put the full balance that I have in my wallet there. It automatically converted the gas limit to 101,000. I don't really know what that means other than if I did anything less, it might take a while. So I'm going to generate the transaction. I have a Trezor wallet, which I use to keep my Ether wallet safe. And so you will not see this screen when using your private key, but I see it on mine because of the wallet. If you have any questions about the wallet, let me know. I just got it last week, and it's supposed to be a surefire way to make sure you can't get hacked and lose your balance in my Ether wallet. Once I've generated the transaction, I'm going to send the transaction, and it will give me the info here. Yes, I'm sure, make transaction, and it has started. Anytime you start a transaction on my Ether wallet, if you look at the bottom of the screen, it'll give you this big green bar. What I always like to do is wait about 30 seconds and then click on verify transaction, and that'll actually let you know the process, how far along in the process it is of sending the tokens. So if you notice here, it says pending. And so as soon as the block height says success, those tokens should be nearly there in HitBTC. What I'm going to actually do while it's doing that is go back to HitBTC. And as soon as this goes through, what you're going to notice is in my trading account, there should be a circle that starts moving around, which is basically telling me that soon my tokens will arrive, that something is happening. Until that happens, it's always a little nerve-wracking because your tokens are currently gone, but they will arrive. And one thing I wanted to mention is on my Ether wallet, when I'm sending this transaction, if I don't have enough Ethereum in my account, it will not send. So make sure you have some Ethereum in your account before February 21st when we send our Hirematch tokens over. And it currently says success. And on that note of having Ethereum, if you look down here, the actual transaction cost or fee was about $3.30. I always keep at least $50 worth of Ethereum in my wallet just to make sure that if I need to move something around quickly, I have that there. I'm going to go ahead and exit off of this screen. And if I go back to account HitBTC, you'll notice you see the circle turning here. And what that basically means is that the kick coins should be there at any moment. Once they have arrived, they will be on my main account. And in order to actually sell them, I have to transfer them to my trading account. And so really all you have to do is click this button to move it over. But if you don't know about that, you can go to the exchange to sell your tokens and it shows that you have a zero balance. So just make sure that you do that. And it's still thinking here. Anyhow, in the meantime, while it's doing that, I'm going to actually go to the top left for exchange, and I want to show you guys something. Here in the top right where it says instruments, it'll show that I have Bitcoin, Ethereum, I think this is Tether, and I'm not really sure what ICO means, but what this is basically the measurement of value. So if I was to go to Ethereum, right, and type in KICK, that would mean I could sell the kick coins for Ethereum and it would give me the current value of them. When I type in KICK, you'll notice nothing is there. That's because on this exchange, you cannot sell kick tokens for Ethereum. But if I go ahead and select Bitcoin, you'll notice that it pops up there and the current price is, it looks like about 5 cents a token here. So what I'm going to have to do is sell my Kick tokens for Bitcoin. I'm going to go back over to my account and see if they've arrived yet. And it's kind of slow, so let's just see. I'll go ahead and type in KICK. Looks like it is still thinking. So when these coins go live, it's really important to send the stuff over immediately. And so I would highly recommend, getting familiar with this process. We'll all Zoom together, but if somebody gets kind of caught on one of the steps, of course we'll come back for you, but probably after we sell our tokens. That way we're able to maximize the amount of money that we make on them. And we're still thinking. You want to show the baby out? He's sleeping. He's passed out. He's milk drunk.
He's always milk drunk. He keeps his belly full.
So this can be kind of nerve-wracking right now. So the other day I did the Universa ICO at like 3 a.m., right? And I sent over my tokens, and it just felt like it was taking forever for them to arrive. And I saw the price fluctuating, and it jumped up really high, and then it dropped down really low, and I kind of panicked, and then it bounced back up. So it's just important to get them over as soon as possible. And one of the ways you can get them over faster, right? I'll go back to my Ether wallet, is increase the gas limit, say to 200,000, and increase the gas price. Now, if I was selling, $5,000 or $10,000 worth of tokens, I probably would have done that. I think I've got about $100 worth of tokens, and I'm in absolutely no hurry with the Kick coins because they've been out for so long. So I didn't do that. But just so you know, if I say set gas price to like 70 on February 21st and gas limit to 200,000 or 300,000, that's what I'm referring to. So you'll notice here that they have arrived in my main account, okay? If I go to exchange, type in KICK, select it there, and come down here to sell Kick, it shows a 0 balance because I have not moved them over from my main account to my trading account. So what I am going to do is just hit this button which says transfer. Full amount, select the transfer tab again, and immediately they've moved over. Now I'm going to go to exchange, and about 3 o'clock here on my screen, I guess 4 o'clock, you'll notice I have a balance of 2,447 Kick tokens. Now, there's a couple different ways you can sell the tokens. One, I could place a limit order. Say for the full amount, I think you can only sell them in hundreds on here. Let me take that off actually. You can select the full amount for a limit order, right? And as soon as the price went up to whatever that amount is, it would sell it. The problem is if we're cashing out an ICO, the price fluctuates so much. So if I set the limit order too high and the price starts to go down, it could actually never hit that price, and I would not be able to cash out my tokens. What I always recommend doing, and because what I've done, is go to market price. The market price will give you the average of what the tokens are selling for at that very moment. So all I have to do is go to sell Kick, select the balance, which puts the full amount that I'm allowed to sell, and hit sell market. It says your sell market order was placed. So I should now have that amount of Bitcoin, which I think was 0.01464, added to my account. Let's go take a look. It wasn't so slow. I do, and you'll notice that it is actually on my trading account still, okay? Now, if I wanted to withdraw, I would have to move it to my main account. And now I would have the full balance here of 0.015, which I don't know what Bitcoin's. Oh, I guess it's about $130. If you look in the top right, it kind of shows me that value. Now, if I go to withdraw, I can pull this Bitcoin out to, for example, my Coinbase wallet, okay? And I'll show you how to do that. But I'm actually going to do something different, okay? And I'll tell you why. HitBTC will charge you 0.001 Bitcoin to withdraw. Now, that's not a ton of money. It's about $9, right? But with Litecoin or Ethereum, it will charge you much less. And I actually was thinking about buying some Litecoin. So what I'm going to do is transfer my Bitcoin to my trading accounts. And then I'm going to buy Litecoin right now and then pull out that Litecoin. The fee versus $9 with Bitcoin is like 45 cents with Litecoin. So I'm going to save a little bit of money doing that. Once I move that Bitcoin back to my trading account, I'm going to go back to exchange. I'm going to type in LTC for Litecoin, and I'll need to keep my instrument on Bitcoin because that's what I'm going to be purchasing it with. When I click it there, oh, I did that backwards, didn't I? No, there it is. Okay. So here on my screen, it'll say buy Litecoin. My balance is 0.015. I'm going to select market, select the full amount that I can purchase for, which is 0.7. Let's see. Oh, I see. For some reason, it won't let me buy the entire amount. It's limiting me there. Okay, you know what? I knew I was going to complicate this process. Let's just go back and pull it back to our Coinbase and Bitcoin. All right. I was going to save $7, but it looks like I'm actually going to have to do several transactions of buying here. And I might end up spending 10 to save 7. I've done that many times in life. Okay, so back to the account. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to move my Bitcoin from my trading account to my main account. Select transfer. There it is. And now I'm going to withdraw. Now, I can put the total amount that I want to withdraw by copying and pasting what I have here. And then here's the address. What I'm going to do is go to my Coinbase account real quick. And I'm going to get my Bitcoin address. So I need to go to accounts, receive on my Bitcoin wallet, select show address, and then these 2 squares are for copying. Go back to HitBTC and paste. Now, if you have enabled 2-factor authentication on your HitBTC, you'll have to put in an authentication code here as well. I have done that just to make sure nobody hacked my account. Not that I have much on there, but at one point I did. I'll type that amount in. And it says on here that it can take up to a couple hours to process the transaction. And I think that's one of the reasons people complain about HitBTC. I'm in no hurry to get the Bitcoin this evening. So put in the authentication code. I select withdraw. It sends me a confirmation email. On my email, I will select the link. Here, I guess I can show you this. On my email, I will select this link, which will authorize the withdrawal. And if I share screen again, if I go back to HitBTC, let's see, did that work? Well, I'm not sure if that went through. Let's see. Wish I could edit this video so it didn't look like I hit so many snags. But as you can see, even doing it multiple times, you can kind of get to a point where you're not sure what you did. Let me go back to Exchange and just kind of refresh the page and see if that works. Let me log in on my phone real quick. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. Dude.